Man, I I feel like I just have to make this video, man. I feel like I'm making this video right here on how is it to work for Sam's Club, not Walmart. How is it to work for Sam's Club? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, man. Pretty much as of the past, what I want to say, I want to say the past going on 3 years for me that I've been working at Sam's Club down in well, I don't want to give a specific state or I'll get a state, North Carolina. I just won't give the city and the zip code and the club, like the store number and all that and stuff. Like I'm not gonna do all that, but like I said, I'm working here going on 3 years. When I first started working here, man, I didn't have a job. I didn't have a car. I didn't have shit. Um, so I thought it'd be pretty cool, man. I just started working here as an extra way to be able to get money for myself and my family, considering that like I was in the process of me and my family moving out to a place on our own because it was like we're staying on somebody. And anybody that's ever stayed with like family and the situation just went bad or just with somebody and it didn't really work out, it's like the same, like similar kind of situation as to why what I'm saying, I was moving out on my own. Like not on my own, but what I'm saying, I had a few of my family members coming with me and stuff. It was gonna be something different. Like my mom's my little brother was gonna be coming with me and stuff. We was getting our own place. So like I said, man, it's an extra way to go make some money and stuff for myself, to feed myself and my family, because I ain't had shit. I was in school, man. I didn't have a job. I didn't have shit. I didn't have a car. Nothing. Pretty much, I was 19 years old, so I was still very irresponsible. As far as like, what you mean irresponsible? Like I was a damn kid, man. I was childish, irresponsible. The only thing I knew was sitting down eating I said eat video, playing video games, eating potato chips, and just drinking soda or pop or just whatever it is that y'all want to call it, man. Um, so so pretty much, all right. I started working there, and damn, I'll say the year 2014, but I don't want to really get too specific. I don't want to say if whether or not I still work there or not. It's kind of like y'all figure it out. Um, I started working there, and then okay. And if you ever worked at Sam's Club, you know how it is. They give you a 3-month review. Okay, I stayed there, gave my 3-month review. You know what I'm saying? I was good enough to stay on there. Obviously, if I stayed on 3 months and I had my review, that meant that I was in the door. That's like I passed my probation period, and they give you a little probation period if you work at Sam's Club. So I worked there 3 months, gave my little review, and yada yada. You know what I'm saying? Woo. They said I was this, they said I was that. You know what I'm saying? Just nothing but positives, because I'm a hard worker, man. I now work 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? I have a pretty nice car for myself. I have over, let's say I have over $5,000 in my bank account. Coming from zero, no bank account, nothing, just young and inexperienced as hell, not having shit. I'm straight now. I'm in a better place now, to the point where I can leave this company if need be. I'm not gonna give my name. Like I said, I can get too specific into it, but so I worked there for about another 2 months. I got on the forklift, and why in the hell did I get on the forklift for, man? As soon as I got on the damn forklift, man, it's like that's when everything changed. Like once you get on that fucking forklift, it's like damn signing a deal with the devil, man. They have you fucking doing everything. You got to drop for vendors, fax and pull, floor associates that don't have a fucking forklift license, and lazy motherfuckers that don't want to get a forklift license. So I had to do all that. I went from having my own assigned aisles every single night. I had like 4 or 5 aisles that I was solely like key responsible for before I got on the forklift. When I got on the damn forklift, I had to drop for. If you ever worked at Sam's or if you ever shopped there, you know how big Sam's Club the store is, unless it's a small Sam's Club store. And I don't think any warehouse is small. No warehouse is small. Sam's Clubs is like warehouses, like Costco or BJ's or just any other type of warehouse grocery store. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I got on the I had my own assigned aisle, so I had to drop. Once I got on the forklift, I had to drop paper, groceries, candy, and HBA, all by my fucking self. I had to start doing that shit by my fucking self. And the other forklift drivers are not as much, not candy as much, but I had to drop HBA, paper, and groceries. HBA is health and beauty. Groceries, that's self-explanatory. Groceries, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, spaghetti sauce, coffee, canned vegetables and stuff, fruits. So I had to drop all those sections when I got on the forklift, as well as drop for vendors like potato chip vendors, like the wine people when they come in, and fax and pull, which is some of the laziest fucking people. Fax and pull, those lazy fucks just pull for people that are even more lazier than them. So so when I got on the forklift, everything changed. My workload went from being just my few couple hours that I was responsible for to having to do for everybody. And I feel like a lot of the hard work was placed on me because people saw that I am a hard worker. Not that I was, because I am still a hard worker. And it's to the point where now I'm in the process of reshaping and remodeling my life. And what do you might be like, what do you mean by that? It's now to the point where I'm trying to make bigger moves. Like I'm trying to become a truck driver, like driving the 18-wheeler, the tractor trailers and stuff, man. They make great money. Sam's Club isn't cutting it for me. The cutbacks that they're doing is ridiculous. We don't even get paid holiday pay anymore. We don't get vacation time, personal time, sick time, and and holiday. They now clump it all up together. They call it PTO time. So it's like they took that away from us. We don't get paid for holidays no more. We don't get as much time in the system as we used to get. They don't pay us anniversary pay. Like let's say for instance you start working for Sam's Club in June or any other store. Like how they would do it is they will pay you, like you get hired in June. That means next June you would get your year raise. And now give everybody, and that raise that they would have gave you for your year would have been 30 cents. I'd say it would have been like 20 to 60 cents. Now they fuck people over because they give everybody 20 cents in June, not in June. They give everybody 20 cents in like around the beginning of the year, like February, January, February. I mean there are positive. Like, I mean I'm probably gonna make this 2 or 3 parts depending on how I go, but pretty much, man, it's just like this company is fucking people over, and I haven't really saw too many videos on YouTube explaining reasons why you shouldn't work for Sam's Club. They talk to managers, they treat people like shit. This is Walmart. They don't train you. This is Walmart and Sam's Club. The managers and team leads, as they call them, or assistant managers, they treat people like shit. The managers talk to people like they're not shit. The constant you get into arguments. I mean, there are positives. Like I said, I'll make a couple other parts to this video. Pretty much, man, it's like on top of you not making enough, pretty much being overworked and underpaid, they fuck people any way that they can. I'm tired of this company. I go into this company, I work as hard as I can work, and they pretty much just treat me like a doormat. And I feel like I'm now in the process of me leaving this company because I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. If I work as hard as I can work any given day or night or just whenever they need me to go in, and I go in and do the work they tell me to do, and they just treat me like I ain't shit and fuck me over, I'm leaving this company, man. I gotta say that this is probably single-handedly one of the worst companies I ever worked for. And I've worked now in my life, I work for 4 jobs altogether. Sam's Club, I work for Sam's Club, I work for Save-A-Lot, I work for Kmart, and I've worked for, and I currently, I don't want to say what other store I work now currently. Like I said, I don't want to get too specific. I just feel that these jobs, I just feel Sam's Club can do better. I'm going to cut this out in a few, and I'm just going to make a second part, and I'm going to get more detailed into it. But pretty much, this is some of the reasons as to why I feel people shouldn't work at Sam's Club, man. It's bullshit. And talk about being understaffed. We're understaffed all the time on night shift. It's so bad, they feel the need to pull the receivers from receiving to come out to the floor and help, and they pull the freezer guys from the freezer to go out to the floor and help. And it's fucking bullshit. Like I said, I'm tired of this company, man. I just feel that I need to reshape my life into something more positive, be my own boss, my own manager, where I don't have to hear people chirping in my ear like birds. This is part 1 as to why you shouldn't work for Sam's Club. I'm be coming at y'all with another one, man. Stay posted. I'm out.